If you're a believer in Jesus Christ, I want you to know that the job to relay the information of Jesus is not just my job description. It's all of ours. What a testimony is? It is just you telling your story. That's it. A testimony is telling your story. What did God do in your life? Peter, years later, in one of his other letters in the back of the New Testament, he actually says, listen, as a believer, you are called and responsible for telling others about the hope that you have. You do not have to answer every single question or objection that everybody has. You don't have to in order to share the gospel. All you're called to do is share the story that you have. Why do you believe? You tell a story the same way you tell all these stories. You guys know when something happens to you, it's not hard to tell the story. You know what happened to me the other day, but let me tell you, right? You know it's a good story when somebody starts off with, listen, what happened? But you tell the story because what? It's your story. If they don't believe your story, does it not validate your story anymore? No, they just chose not to believe it, but your story is your story. You share the story of your faith by talking about the turning point. This was my life. Here's what when I met Jesus, this is what happened, and here's my life ever since. He is the hinge of the story. You see that? That's it. So don't complicate things. It's not that hard. I'm here to tell you, you know what successful evangelism, which evangelism is just you telling your story. Do you know what is a successful evangelism? Not when somebody believes in Jesus. This sounds weird. A successful testimony is not the fact that everybody that heard it believed it. Success is the fact that you spoke. That's success. The fact that you spoke, that's success. If you keep your mouth shut, that's failure. I used to keep my mouth shut more often than not because this is, oh my gosh, what if I say it wrong? Or what if I say it in a way that like, listen, this fool, no, I'm not going to believe in Jesus. And then now he's standing before Jesus about, in the judgment throne, he's going to hell. I'm like, bro, couldn't you not send me somebody else? You sent me this B squad guy. Why couldn't you send me somebody else to tell me? I would have believed it, but this guy was a fool. And now I'm going to pay for it. That was me. I was so stressed out thinking I need to do it right because if not, they're going to be in hell forever. It's going to be all my fault. Guys, no. Because people are not convinced by your storytelling or your charisma or your this or your that. People are not convinced by that. It's only God that can open up their eyes. But only God can open up their eyes when you open up your mouth. See it? I've said this before. I'll say it again. The gospel is spread the same way gossip does. How do you spread gossip? Ooh, y'all, we're all good at that. Let's be real. We're all good at spreading gossip. How do you spread gossip? You tell somebody. And how do you spread the gospel? Tell somebody. Same thing. So don't overcomplicate it. That is how you share your faith.